Hi, I'm Dr. Panica, your board certified pediatrician, and I am finally back with my long awaited sequel to my series on sunscreens for darker skin tones. So these sunscreens are affordable, meaning that they're all less than $20, and they are not going to leave you looking ashy with the white cast, none of that stuff. So all the protection while also making sure that you look great. So continue watching for 4 sunscreens that are great for darker skin tones. Okay, so a quick recap. First of all, sunscreen is important for everyone, okay? Even those of us with deeper skin tones. It's because just because we have some melanin in our skin that does offer us a little bit of natural protection, it's not enough, right? So we want sunscreen to protect against the UVA rays, which cause a lot of issues with aging and wrinkles. And then we also want to protect against UVB rays, which are often responsible for when we get burns in our skin. So we want nice full coverage sunscreen. I usually recommend at least SPF of 25 when you're going outside, and making sure that you're reapplying it every 80 minutes or so. Usually it'll tell you on the bottle. So let's get into our first sunscreen. And so here we have the Alba Botanica. I've got to read this here because it's long. The Alba Botanica Sensitive Mineral Sunscreen, which is a broad spectrum SPF of 30. And I actually got this in Whole Foods. And this is great because it is reef friendly. It does not have any fragrance in there. So especially for those of you who have sensitive skin or allergies, this is not going to have anything like that that's going to be bothersome. This is actually a completely mineral-based sunscreen, which is great. So it has titanium dioxide of 2% and zinc oxide of 14.5%. I really like mineral sunscreens. The way that they protect you is they form basically like a physical blocker to the harmful sun rays, whereas a chemical sunscreen, it's a chemical basically. So you have to put it on and you have to wait for 15 minutes for it to get activated, for it to give you protection, whereas mineral sunscreen, you could put it on and go. Often also for people when they put on sunscreen on their face, sometimes people get really kind of burning around the eyes or a little bit irritated. You are better off trying a mineral sunscreen. So this is 4 ounces, so it's a little bit of a bigger guy. I have to double check the price that I paid, but online I've seen it for about $10. And so when it comes out, you can see that it's white here. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, okay? And then we're gonna rub it in. And you see that it's actually kind of thick, right? It's a thick white one, and you're probably like, holy crap, is that actually gonna blend in? But if you keep going, and I'm just gonna keep my hand here so you can see it. Here you go. And you see that it actually rubs in quite nicely, okay? And so here, I think we're fully rubbed in. If you can see the comparison between my hands, then we're all good to go. There's no gray or white cast. Like I said, smelling it doesn't really have a fragrance, and it's not like greasy or oily or anything like that, which I think is really nice, especially if you have oily skin, which I do, and you're wearing this on the face, which I have in the past few weeks. It's nice that it's not going to make you feel kind of yucky and greasy, so that's great. All right, so let's head over now to our second option. And so this is a combination sunscreen. I actually got it from Amazon. Its major ingredient is zinc oxide, but it also has a chemical filter in there. And it is a broad spectrum SPF 45. It has some nice ingredients like niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, which are great kind of moisturizing properties for the skin. And it doesn't have any fragrance. What I do like about it is the bottle and the pump feature. And so let's go on to this hand since we were on the other hand. And so we're just gonna pump it out. So I just want you to see that it also comes out basically fully white. And then we are going to rub that in. Now this is a combination sunscreen, so you would expect that it's going to be going on easier to the skin. And there we are, we're fully rubbed in on my other hand and good to go. It looks really nice. What I like about it is that it's not greasy, it's not tacky. It does have, I'm sort of smelling it. It technically doesn't have any fragrance, but it does give me a little bit of like Elmer glue vibe. It's a little bit of a strange scent. It's not horrible, and see, even now it's like more faint now that I'm smelling it again, but it does have sort of an initial kind of gluish type of scent, but that it does kind of dissipate after a while. And so this is a great option. Like I said, this is really nice for the face as well. I like using this on my face. And so yeah, check it out. All right, so now we're on to our third option. And here we have an all mineral sunscreen. And this is the Acure Radically Rejuvenating SPF Day Cream. This is an SPF of 30. The main ingredient is zinc oxide. It's about 15.5%. This is 1.7 fluid ounces, and I paid about $14 for it. It's available on Amazon, but also it's available in stores at Whole Foods. This also features some kind of nice ingredients like turmeric, ferulic acid, and vitamin C. Those ingredients are all basically like antioxidants. They help to brighten the skin. They also help to prevent damage from things like free radicals. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a try. So we're gonna go here on the inside of my arm. And again, it all comes out white. So we're putting it on. And this one, I want you to stop here and look. This is a little bit of an interesting texture. It's like kind of balling up. I'm not really sure what's like that because I've had others and it wasn't like that. So I don't know if it's just this bottle that I got. But basically, when you keep rubbing it in, it's going to eventually absorb, but there is a little bit of that interesting texture when it first comes out. And I did shake it up before I used it. So here you can see that, you know, it's all gone away. When I'm feeling it, it's not like greasy or tacky or anything like that. So like I said, interesting texture when it first came out. I've had others from this brand that wasn't like that. So perhaps it's just the bottle that I have. I did shake it up, but you know, if that bothers you, you know, you can try it out and see if your bottle has that. But you know, otherwise it works, it goes on. And like I said, that initial issue completely rubs away. So I think this is also a really nice option. It's also 100% vegan as well. All right, so for our last option, the fourth option, I am super excited about the sunscreen. This is a mineral, 100% mineral sunscreen from Trader Joe's, which is one of my favorite stores. This has zinc oxide at about 15%. It is fragrance free. And it's also water resistant. So it's a great option, especially if you're at the beach or the park where you want to cover more of your skin or all those awkward places like your back, that this is going to be super, super helpful. So let's go ahead and give it a try. It's also fragrance free if I didn't mention that already. I'm going to shake it up and we're going to try here on the inside of my arm. So you can see that it's come off basically a little bit white, but we're just going to rub that in. And as you can see, it's rubbed in completely clear, which is awesome. So really, really nice. Also, if you want to use this for your face, please don't ever spray anything into your face, okay? Any type of sunscreen. What you want to do is you want to spray it into your hands. I'll just even show and demonstrate how you do it. And then you can take it here and pat it onto your face like that. But don't ever just spray directly at your face. That's not safe. And here, I'm just going to go ahead and, why not, place it, rub in the rest on my hand. And here you see as well that it's completely clear and it's gone in. And again, a lot of times I find that spray-on sunscreens are very, very greasy or very tacky, kind of have a weird feeling that they kind of leave on your skin. And this one is actually really, really nice. I don't get that same sensation that I normally do, where you kind of feel like a butterball basically after you spray it on your body. So this I think is a great option. I paid about, I think it was $9.99, which I think is a good deal because most of the other spray-on sunscreen I see are around that price point, if not higher. And the fact that this is all mineral based is great. So especially if you've got like kids, this is another thing to consider as well. All right, so we just covered those 4 sunscreens. Hopefully you found one of those that might be helpful for you, that you want to try out. I'm going to put all the links that I can find in the box below. Feel free to share this video with a friend. Make sure that you are wearing your sunscreen every single day, even if you're just driving in your car or going to the office. It's really, really important. Remember that all of these options are under $20, so they're definitely affordable, which is great. So make sure that you are wearing your sunscreen and that you're staying healthy. If you want to check out my previous video that I did, that I covered 7 options for darker skin tones, go ahead and have that linked below as well. And then keep your eyes out on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, because I'll definitely be coming out with another video on more sunscreen options as well. Eventually, I'll also get to kids and babies and options for them. So thank you so much. Subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.